all the way from the Garden City of Port Harcourt. Yeah, more reaction, more reaction, more reactions. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin.
Hey.
The floor is yours. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, Nigeria. Happy Democracy Day. Yeah. Happy Democracy Day to us all today. My amazing host, you're always representing. It's a great honor to be here with you again this night.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, ma. I'm just behind you, but you are very far. I'm trying to pursue behind. You are very, very far, ma. Thank you for all you do, ma. I appreciate. Thank you so much. I want to welcome every one of us here tonight, all our African directors. Thank you for being here. All our leaders, thank you for this opportunity. I want to appreciate every member of Phytoscience being here tonight. And if today is your first day being here, I want to congratulate you because this is an amazing opportunity I saw some 2.5 years ago, and my life changed completely. I want to congratulate
Recording in progress.
Because a lot of things, a lot of good things will happen to you after this presentation tonight. Like hosts have said, this is a place to be. It's exactly a place to be. You see, God has given man a lot of opportunity, a lot of decision to make. And then God bless man so much. We have a lot of gifts from God. But I want to tell you, one of the best gifts God gives to man is the gift to make a decision, a gift of choice. You have the choice to be here you are today. You can decide to be, today is holiday. You can decide to be in a place catching cruise, just catching fun, but you decide to be here today. I want to congratulate you because you will not go back the same. I want to appreciate the man God used to give me thought because I was in darkness. And then today I can see in the darkest part of my life. And then I am able to see today clearly, you know, person of Mr. Wale, a blue diamond in the business, someone who has earned over $50,000. Okay, not be joke. You are welcome to Phytoscience. The name of the company we are showcasing today is Phytoscience. Phytoscience is a wonderful marketing company from, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. You can hear
Very
me,
well, sir.
Oh, thank you. Phytoscience is an amazing marketing company from Malaysia, from a place called Bandar Baru, Bangi. Phytoscience owns a building that is over $4 million fully paid. And Phytoscience, as I speak with you today, Phytoscience generates an average of $15 million monthly. An average of $15 million monthly. And the company has made millionaires, millions of millionaires. And the company is in over 41 countries as we speak today. It's a company we are trying to show to you for you to know that this company is not a small company. It's a very, very amazing company. And then I want you to know something today. The Nigeria economy is not favoring anything that has to do with job. They are receiving salary today. In fact, job is obsolete, it's outdated. Every age comes with a new dimension. We're in the 21st century where we earn what we call commission. If you're on salary, then you are still behind. You are still behind. So that's why we are going to be showing you amazing information today. My name is Razaki Kelvin. I'm a banker and I've been in the corporate world for about 10 years now before I joined this company. You see, as I'll proceed in this presentation, I'll be showing you the reason why I joined this company as a banker and also a member of the CIBN, Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. You see, I left all that. I've grown into managerial level with the bank. I was the CSO, the customer service officer of my branch, GTB. You see, I've gotten to that level where I'm the third man of that branch. You see, and I've left all that and I'm with this company today. So my amazing host, please permit me to quickly share my slide, my screen to us tonight.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if you can see my screen. You can see my screen, ma. Can you see my screen, ma?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you so
Yes,
much,
sir.
ma. Thank you. Now, this is the proving system from Phytoscience. The proving system. If a system is said to be a proven system, that means that system has been tested, it has passed the test of time, and is standing strong. So the system we are showing to you is a system that has been for 12 years plus now, and is still standing tall. It's second to none, a top-notch system that are able to change ordinary people to become extraordinary people. Let's go further as to see more information about this amazing company we're talking about. Now, this is a man called Richard Branson. Richard Branson owned a company called Virgin Group Limited. And this is just one out of over 70 companies this man owned. What is his secret? His secret is in this little right up here. It is said that every great man today, their secrets are actually embedded in their words. Don't look for it anywhere. How are they making it? Listen to their words, listen to what they write, listen to their stories, and you see their secret. His secret is that if any man offers you an amazing opportunity, like this one we are showing you tonight, and you're not even sure you can do it, he said, just say yes. When you say yes, then learn how to do it. That was his secret. And the man was able to grow over 70 companies from scratch. And that's where you have. You see, the Bible says, follow them whom through patience, faith and patience has obtained the promise, that you in partnership with them, you will obtain this. With partnership with the Holy Spirit and often follow them, you will obtain the same result and even more. And this is the man's secret. Just say yes. Amazing. I'm so surprised so many times when you introduce information to people, they just say, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to see. They don't even want to see, they don't want to even know what you're introducing to them. They just say no. It happened to me when the man that introduced this opportunity to me showed me this opportunity. I followed him to the presentation. Before he could finish, I'd gone already. I left him there. I said, what is this nonsense? I said, seasoned banker like myself, and you're introducing me to this. What is it that you're introducing me? And today, I regretted that I didn't join that very day. I joined after 3 years or to almost 4 years down the line, and I regretted it. I regretted that I didn't join the very day I saw this, because I did not take this kind of information seriously. Now let's see. Okay, now Phytoscience has this our reward system. Now you can see the picture of dollar written here. Phytoscience reward you in dollars. Donald Trump, former president of the United States of America, said, if you are doing any business or you are into any job, you are not paid in hard currency, say, quit and look for one. He said, please quickly go and look for one. The man foresaw everything that is happening in the economy today, and he was able to deduce that time is coming, that this currency dollar, if you are not being paid with it, you will not be able to meet up with your day-to-day expenses. And so Phytoscience rewards you in dollar. That's why you are seeing dollar picture on this slide here. Now look at this. We are showing you the difference between the linear income and the residual income. Linear income, one way or the other, every one of us present here on this platform tonight, we have actually been in that before. It's either you are having a shop, you are selling market, or you are working with a particular organization where you earn salary per month, per week, or whatever they schedule for payment. And also, if you are also owning a shop where you sell goods, you find out that if you are not in any of these, either your place of work or in your shop, let's say, for example, you own a very good, big boutique or a very big provision shop, maybe a supermarket or something, and it's closed for a day. When your customer comes and you're not there, of course, they will look for the next shop and go and purchase whatever they want to buy. You see, your presence must be there for you to earn. If you are not there, you don't earn. The same thing when I was in the bank, when you are not in the office in a day, even when you are sick, your login details must be logged in every day. Either you are retrained or your salary is slashed. What a life. But we are showing you a residual income that you work, and then even though you are retired, you're not doing anything, the system can keep paying you. Like, for example, you talk about residual power from your fan. When you turn off the light, the power supply directly, you find out that the fan doesn't stop immediately. The residual power still keeps blowing. That's what we are talking about. So this system, you can even retire and you can pass it on even to your children and generation to come. But many times you find out that in the linear income category, when you are retired, you can't pass that on to anybody. It's not possible. So we'll show you that. Now let's look at what John D. Rockefeller said. He said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 person's effort than 100% of my own effort. Simple. This is why Dangote is the richest in the whole Africa today. It's in the whole West Africa, Dangote is the richest because he leverage on everybody. In residual income, you leverage on others. You don't need to be the one to do all the work. John D. Rockefeller said, just 1% from you, I am okay. So how will he do that? You don't need to work 100% of his own effort. That means if you have to work 100% of your own effort, you have to be there 100 times. You will work till the kingdom come. Because there will come a day that you will be sick. The body will ask for it. You will not be able to give it to the body. That day you will not be at the place of work or at your business place. Then you will not end that day. Or your job is at stake. A lot of things are actually accrued to this linear income category. Now let's move further and see. Phytoscience pays in 11 ways. Now this is one of the reasons I joined Phytoscience. When I was in the banking sector, I was hoping that at least I will get a place where I can at least earn 3 times in a month. And the only place I could think of is the CBN. CBN pays 3 times in a month. The first day of the month, CBN will pay. Then the middle of the month, CBN will pay, and the big one will come at the end of the month. So I tried. I couldn't make it. I couldn't get to CBN because what I was earning was not doing anything for me. I tell you the truth, as a banker, earning good salary with the position that I've attained in the bank, I was earning good salary, truth to be spoken. But the truth is that before the money comes, it's gone, it's finished, because my expenditure is every day. How come my revenue comes once in a month? It can't meet up. It's not possible because you make expenses every day. How come you can now match up these expenses? You need to look for something, an income that is daily. And so I saw an income that is going to pay me 11 times in a day. Now, not months. And this is why I opted for Phytoscience. One of the reasons, because Phytoscience pays in 11 ways. I'm just, for the purpose of this presentation, we're just going to be looking at 2 or 3 of it, and then we'll close tonight. Whoever I introduce here will show you the rest, how you will earn from this amazing company. Let's look at this. Phytoscience has streamlined its payment packages to silver, gold, and the platinum. Depending on the package you are coming in. You see now, if, for example, you are a silver member, you decide to come in as a silver member in the system, and you are the one looking at us here. And so this is the first way, the direct bonus, which you can earn 13.5 to 45% of your earnings. Now, if you're a silver, you introduce silver into the company will immediately reward you with $32.85. I believe we have our calculator with us so that we can begin to punch and see. You know how much dollar is. We have our exchange rate. Our exchange rate today, we have a peg exchange rate. Our exchange rate is 1,365 naira to $1. You can see 32.85 multiplied by 1,365 naira. You can see what that will give you immediately. And I tell you, you can do up to 5, 6, 7 of it, 10 in a day. Yes. In one day, you can do that. multiply it by that amount, and you see. If you're a silver, introduce a gold into the system. The company says you will not be paid $32.85. You'll be paid a whooping sum of $88. If you introduce the platinum, which is the biggest package in the company, you will not be paid $32.85. You will not be paid $88. You will be paid $135. That's what Phytoscience rewards you immediately with. And so let's see if you are now a gold member. Don't forget we have 3 packages that you can come in with. If you are a gold member, I introduce the silver, you still get the 32.85. That means you're having the 45% of the silver because the gold package is bigger than the silver package. What about if you, as a gold, you introduce a gold? You will not be earning $88. You'll be earning $177.75. What about if you're a gold member and introduce the platinum? You will not be earning $135. You'll be earning $225. Instant payment. This is not later. Someone came to introduce a business to me and told me, you'll be paid weekly. I said, no, I'm not looking for that. This is where I'm paid immediately. Not even daily now. This payment is not daily. Immediately, this package is signing into the system by you. The company rewards you that you can cash it out immediately. And now, platinum in the system. A platinum in the system. I truly recommend platinum for you to come in as a platinum member. And you see the reason why you should come in as a platinum member, because there are a lot of advantages accrued to the platinum package. In fact, when I was in bank, we have a card. You know, when we used to go and release the card for one of the assistant governor of Osun State. Then we go to our house to to release the card. We normally go with convoy because the card, the platinum card, she can actually withdraw up to 5 to 10 million naira on a daily basis on it because the platinum card. We go on convoy to release the card to her in her house. So the platinum for Phytoscience is the biggest package. If you are a platinum, you introduce the silver, you will be rewarded the 32.85. And if the platinum introduce the gold, you will be rewarded the $177.75. And if you are a platinum, you introduce the platinum package, you will not be awarded $225. You'll be awarded 450 whooping sum. Multiply this by 1,365. You will see what that will give you. And in Phytoscience, you can actually do this. You can do this 4 or 5 times, even in a day. You can do this 4 or 5. You can do this 4 or 5 your earnings. Now let's see another way you can actually benefit from the company Phytoscience. Now the company says, why don't you do what we call the key in? The key in. When I was in the bank, we could do account opening, where I open thousands of accounts, thousands of it. Every day, we open new customers' account and all that. Now, let's see. I was not paid. I was not given a dime extra for doing that. But in Phytoscience, you are paid extra for this. And in completing a particular transaction in Phytoscience, in registering a particular package into the system, it just take you less than 5 minutes to do that. Less than 5 minutes to complete that. You see that? And you are paid for each package that you actually sign in into the system. For example, because every package, the silver comes with a product point, which is the PP, and the gold comes with its own product point, and the platinum as well. Now for the silver is 73 points. And then 3% of 73, which is 0.03 multiplied by 73, will give you 2.19. That's how the company rewards you. You are rewarded based on the product points. So you are getting $2.19 multiplied by 1,365, and you see what that is. And what about the gold package? The gold package comes with PP 395. Now 0.03 multiplied by 95 will give you 11.85. And what about the platinum? The platinum comes with 1,000 PP, which is product points. And if you multiply 1,000 multiplied by 0.03, it will give you $30 just for registration, just for keying someone into the system. I registered package tire, nothing was given to me extra. But in Phytoscience, whatever you do, you are rewarded for it. It's a system that rewards you for every damn thing that you do, every activities you do in the system. Now, let's look at it. This is what we are talking about. In Phytoscience, this is where the old money is accrued to. Because here, you can be sleeping and money will come into your system. This is the pairing bonus. The pairing bonus.
Recording in progress.
This. You earn 14.6 every time 2 persons join your organization. That is when you come in as Siva. When 2 persons come in as Siva into your organization, the company says you are automatically rewarded again. Apart from the bonus, which is the referral bonus, the key-in bonus, and now you have the pairing bonus accredited to you again. Now let's look at this. For example, you are here, the Siva, let's take X for Siva. Siva introduced Siva 1 and Siva 2. Immediately, this comes under you. The company will reward you $14.6 immediately. Now, in secondary school, in our universities, we used to do, all this maths and whatever and the rest. And then we were taught 1 + 1 will always give us 2. But in Phytoscience, 1 + 1 is equals to 14.6. It's abnormal mathematics we have here in Phytoscience. Just follow me. It's not hard to understand. It's copy and paste. You don't need to look for any other solution anywhere. Just do what you're asked to do here in Phytoscience and you get the result. In fact, it is said consistency will give you what we call predictability of results. And that's what we have in Phytoscience. For 12 years plus, Phytoscience has been consistent in doing this. So don't find any other way of doing it. Just as the company says, you are Siva, introduce 1 Siva by your right, 1 Siva by your left, and then automatically you have earned 32.85, 32.85 right, 32.85 left, and also you are going to get another key in for bringing 1 Siva by your right, 1 Siva by your left. You have gotten 2.19, 2.19, and again you are getting 14.6 from this same person. So you can see everything accrued payment to you in Phytoscience. Now, what about if S1 says, no, I introduced my own Kudi, I want to earn also. And S2 says, I introduced Ade. You see what will happen. S2 would have also gotten the referral bonus and also gotten the key-in bonus, and then the matching bonus will also, which is the pairing bonus. Don't forget, Phytoscience operates binary, 1 by right, 1 by left, from the word to bind. So you bind the 2 together. So it's an hybrid compensation plan we operate in Phytoscience. Now you can see, so if Kudi now decided to say, okay, I want to introduce my own also. If Kudi introduced Kudi 1 and Kudi 2, S1 here would have earned 14.6. S2, if Ade also introduced Ade 1, Ade 2 under Ade would have earned the referral and the rest. And then S2 would have also earned 14.6. And what about you that introduced S2? You would have also earned 14.6 from S1 under Kudi, 14.6, 14.2, I mean 0.6 rather, under S2 for Ade. You see that now. And then it's continued like that till infinity. You see that it continues like that till infinity. And one funny thing is that S here, you may not be the one who introduced these persons. But I tell you, as you join the system and introduce this person, and they introduce other people also, you can even be sleeping and this money will fall into your system. It has happened several times. If you ask people on this platform, they would have told you. It has happened every time, and it's happening every day. Even today, it happens. Let's see. What about if you're a gold member? You will not just earn 14.6. You will earn 79. You see that now. G1 introduced Kudi. G2 introduced Ade. You would have earned 79. If Kudi introduced Kudi 1, Kudi 2, and then the same thing Ade 1, you would have earned 79 from these persons up to infinity. You see that? That means you can leverage to up to thousands of people. Thousands of people. You can even be here and just go and sleep, and then you'll see what happened under you. You earn every day, and Phytoscience pays every day. In fact, One of the amazing thing about Phytoscience is that the payment is automated. You don't need anybody to help you say, hey, please help me to check my account. I don't know what's happening with my payment. No, no, no. It's automated, no mistake. It's one amazing thing about this system that really caught my attention. I've been on system, I've been using system, I know how account works, but this is just amazing. It's automated. You don't lose your money, you don't have any reason to come and complain, and so on and so forth. Now, let's see, what about if you are platinum, the big one? Be rest assured that you're not getting 32.85, you're not getting $79, but you'll be getting $200, $200 each time two persons join your organization. And everyone there will definitely earn and leverage from each other till infinity, right? And then I quickly want to say this. The company recently introduced another way of earning, whereby if you introduce the silver, and then you are there, you introduce one silver by your right, one silver by your left, you would have earned your referral bonus, even the peering bonus, and immediately another one comes to make it 3 silver, either at the left or the right, you will earn triple. I don't want to bore us with that earnings because it's newly introduced. I believe whoever introduced you here will show you more of that earning, how you can earn triple, not just one time earning from this system, apart from all these that we are showing you tonight. Now, let's quickly see our projection for 10 months. Now, how do you project? Projection help you to see, can this company survive in time to come? Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 4 years. But in Phytoscience says we are giving you projection of 10 months, not just 1 year now. This is just projection, because projection can be immediate, can be future, and it can be, in fact, you can actually project this company. But Phytoscience just say within 10 months, project and see, run this business for 10 months. Let me show you how you run this business for 10 months by using just the peering bonus, what we just finished showing you now, and you see what you would have earned. If you are a silver, for example, 2 persons under your genealogy, one by your right, one by your left, you would have earned 14.6, just the way we have introduced to you. In the second month, if these 2 persons do the same, introduce one by their left, one by their right, you would have earned the multiple of that by 2, which is $29.2. You would have earned that. What about if the third month, that would have multiplied again? These other 2 persons too, they bring their two persons by their right, by their left. In 3 months, you would have earned 58.4. And in 10 months, you would have earned $7,475.2. I mean, sorry, in total, $14,934.8 in a month. What about if the gold package? You would have earned $80,817. What about if it's the platinum? The platinum would have earned $204,600. You see that? Multiply these monies by 1,365. You will see what you would have earned within this 10 months. I only tested this for 3 months and I was okay. And I joined this company. I decided to go and give my employer later before they will come and give me later. Before they will sack me, I sacked them. I told them I am not interested anymore in this job that put me in debt. Even when I want to go to the office, then I will go. If I can't go with my car, when I get to the office, my junior colleague will be asking, "Sir, where's your car?" I'll tell them I don't want to drive. I don't feel like driving. It was not true. I didn't have money to buy fuel in the car. That was even then. What about now? If it happens to be now, that means I would have even sold the car to meet up my responsibilities. But thank God for Phytoscience. Now let's see this. This is person's earning for a day, not week, not month. A day earning. Someone earned $565.99 in a day. What about this? $516.35 in a day. Imagine someone earned $1,802.6 in a day. People earn more than this. This is what we can lay our hands upon to showcase to you tonight. People earn more than this. I remember I joined the company I was earning up to $700, $500, $400 in a day. And I'm paste it, encourage people. And I was looking at myself. What Phytoscience is that it is not only in bank your statement of account. This is someone's statement of account. You have it at your back office. Every time you earn is accrued there for you. And any day you want to get your statement of account, you can print it. And it's free. Amazing. Free. But in bank, come to print your statement of account. You will pay per page 15 naira. If not that, it might have gone up by now. Per page, you will pay for it. But in Phytoscience, you get your statement of account free. Now look at this. In Phytoscience, you will rank. Now, how do we rank in Phytoscience? Not by purchase of product. It is the money you have earned into your bank account. Whatever you have earned, Phytoscience accrued it. If you earn $20, it's accrued there to you. And once it's amounted to $3,000, the company will rank you automatically to back office. You see there 1 star. What about 7,000, 2 star? 3 star is 15,000. $30,000 is diamond. 50,000 is blue diamond. 100,000 is black diamond. 200,000 is phyto diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, this phyto diamond is my host tonight has earned above this amount. I think some months ago, she has earned over $200,000 in this system. 200,000 over. What about if you have earned $300,000, you are crown diamond, 400,000 crown director, 500 you are crown ambassador, 750,000 you are crown vice president, 1 million you are crown president. What about if you earn $3 million, you are royal crown? I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, people have earned this money you are seeing here, including me myself. In less than 3 years that I've been in this company, I'm among the ranking member in this system. I tell you with all boldness and all sincerity that what I have earned in Phytoscience in less than 3 years is more than over a decade that I've spent with the corporate world. It's more than it. Since I joined Phytoscience, I've never been broke. If the money is not in my hand physically, maybe it's in my bank account. If it's not in my bank account, it's in my back office as dollar that I can. It doesn't cost me less than 5 minutes or less to have it as our local currency here in Phytoscience. That's what Phytoscience promises. Now talk and do. Under promises and over delivered. Now royal leadership bonus. This is exclusively for diamond. If you are a diamond in the system, welcome. That means you can share from this profit. Now, I said from the beginning of the presentation, I said Phytoscience generate an average of $15 million monthly, averagely monthly on a monthly basis. And so 3% of it is set aside for these personalities. So I bet you don't want to stay behind. You want to be among the diamonds. So if you're a diamond to the crown president, that means you are ready to earn this money. And so you are going to be sharing 3% of this money. So let's see those who have achieved amazingly from this company. These are amazing African director, Mr. Bixma Osafogotin, and Mr. Gideon Lauke. You can see amazing woman in between them, Dato Aziza Binti Razali, a woman who have achieved grand president. Before I joined Phytoscience, she has earned that money. She has earned, she has attained that rank, grand president. Before I joined Phytoscience, I came and met this rank. Imagine our position today. You can imagine that. Mr. Bixma is someone who has earned over 500, a crown ambassador, he has earned over 500,000 in the system. Now, what about, you can see what I was talking about, my amazing host tonight, a Phyto Diamond, someone who has earned over 200,000 from the system. You can imagine Action Mama thinking her shoulder would be higher than her head, you know, like the two shoulder would be higher than the head. But when I met her, she's so humble to the fault, so humble. She can be, I don't know, I don't think I will earn this kind of money and be so humble. She's so humble like nothing else. And she has earned such amount of money. Someone who, after a wedding, she sold her vow, the vow by which the husband wedded her wedding ring. She picked some of her belongings and sold them and said, no, I want to join this opportunity. She was under the presentation like this and she got all the information and said, no, 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 I want to be there. And today, you will hear a story, you'll be amazed. Now let's move further. Look at another action. She will always tell you she's a learner. A learner, she's a black diamond. A black diamond in the system with someone who has earned over $100,000. You can see this. I don't want to tell you about her story. The day you meet her, you will hear her story, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. Determined people, people that are ready to change their world. They are not ready to settle for the less, right? Let's see. These are people who have earned, they are blue diamond, they have earned over $50,000. You can see, I can't begin to mention it. They are just, you can see them here. The man in blue, Mr. Olawale John, is the one who introduced me to the system, who registered me into the system, and then I am so grateful to God that I did. It's a blue diamond, someone who has earned over $50,000 in the system. Now, let me tell us something. Phytoscience, people from all walks. We have another person here, a professor of physics, Professor Adeloye Babatunde, is also in the system. He's a professor in the University of Lagos and in phytoscience. He's doing wonderfully well for himself. He's a blue diamond in the system as we speak today. You can see people, you see lawyers, you see doctors, you see people, engineers from all walks. They are in the system and they are earning very, very big for themselves. Some of them are even saying, my plan A is now my plan B. Phytoscience is now my plan A. You see that your main job used to be your plan A. Then you want to take Phytoscience as plan B, but automatically you can't join Phytoscience and do Phytoscience business, and Phytoscience remains your plan B. No, Phytoscience will ever become your plan A. I tell you with all boldness. If not, that maybe eventually at the end you will vacate that job and join Phytoscience fully, just like I did. Now let's see some other persons. These are people who have earned, they have earned their diamond, they have earned over 30,000 in the system. You can see Mr. Victor, I will not pass without talking about him. He was also a banker, a manager in bank, one of the banks in Nigeria also. He has left the bank now when Phytoscience became his plan A, and today he's fully in Phytoscience. And it will interest you to know that he is the husband to our host tonight, the Phyto Diamond. You can see that they are doing well for themselves. You see, wives pulling the husband, husband pulling the wives, and we are all doing well in Phytoscience. Let's see, lifestyle in Phytoscience, diamond lifestyle. We don't just work, we also have lifestyle where we gather together, know ourselves, we meet ourselves, and we are as brothers, we are safekeepers, we are friends to each other, and we do things with each other. We have lifestyle. You can see award night, where after you have earned your money, Phytoscience says, well done for all you are doing. We recognize all you are doing because everything you do in Phytoscience will show because you are awarded for it. Apart from what you have earned, you are awarded for it. You can see the award, amazing award. Each of these awards will cost a lot of money, but you are awarded and recognized for all your effort in Phytoscience. You can see Diamond's retreat with Phytoscience, where we can wine, where we can eat together, know ourselves, and then we don't just do all work without play. No, we also play, we also wine, we also relax, right? Now, this is Diamond Retreat. Retreat, time whereby we'll come together and we'll begin to reflect on all our achievements, on all we have done for the year so far. And the company will actually take responsibility for all expenses. You can see Marriott Hotel, 3 nights free, all expenses paid by Phytoscience. You can, if you like lifestyle and all that, please, this is the right place to be in Phytoscience. You can enjoy hangouts with friends, all expense paid by the company, and then you enjoy what we call buffet and the rest. This is at Zen Garden, GRA, Lagos. You can't afford to meet, to go to that place. What about Zen Garden, Chinese restaurant, GRA also? Visit a lot of places in Lagos that we are showcasing here. Now you can see Diamonds Couples Hangout. Some couples, some spouse will be wondering, hey, Oga, this your recent job is paying you too much. Oh, what is the secret? What are you doing? We confide and say, please bring them. Don't just keep them. Bring them, because when you bring them, we're able to show them what you do, what we do in Phytoscience. Let it not be that we are doing some other things, because the money comes in the way you'll be amazed. Let it not be that we are doing something that's illegal. Please bring in your couple, your spouse, and so we have couples night, a time whereby we can bring in our spouses, and then they can actually wine and see what we do, what the husband is doing or what the wife is also doing. Phytoscience do that because it's a transparent company. Now, what are the benefits of you joining Phytoscience? The first thing I introduce to you is residual income. You no longer earn what we call linear income. No, your earning comes every now and then, where you leverage on others. In Phytoscience, we are one big family. We leverage on each other. We don't do things individually, right? We move together as a team, as a family, as a genealogy. You ensure to earn residual income, and you can as well pass that your business to your generation. Because while you are registering yourself into the system, while you are being registered into the system will require you that you put a next of kin. That next of kin can allow you to transfer this business to that person who will run that business, either you are around or you are not around. What about financial freedom? Like I've said before, since I joined Phytoscience, I have been financially free. I've never been broke for one day. It has never been said since I joined Phytoscience. What about be your own boss? For where, when I was in bank, where will I see it? I have bosses. And that is why I can go to work as early as 5 in the morning, and I close as late as 9 and as 10 o'clock in the night, most especially if the account is not balanced. Because in bank, it is said that account is the order of the day. But if your account is not balanced, you will have to go and look for it. Either it is overage or shortage, even whichever one, because you will need to look for where it is not balanced. So you have to pull all your log one by one again to be able to sort where the error is. So we need a boss to boss you on all that. Time freedom. Sincerely speaking, while I was in the bank, we used to do what we call ATM monitoring. You see that ATM that keeps paying, it must not jam, because once we load the disk and load it into the machine, the machine keeps paying. And even there was a day I was even eating, because I can monitor my ATM via my phone, and I noticed that my machine has jammed. That means it was not paying anymore. I had to leave my food and start running. I tell you with all goodness, even on Sundays that we're supposed to be in the church, you'll be there to make sure the ATM is paying. What about holidays, period? Like today that people are actually relaxing. I tell you, some bankers are actually in that room, loading that disk and making sure the ATM machine is paying. That is what you get. You don't have time. You don't have time. Celebration period like Christmas, like for example, the Salah is coming next week, Monday, Tuesday is holiday. You see, you find out that some bankers are still in the office, making sure that ATM machine is paying. No time. You are not your boss. You don't have time. You don't own your time. What about travel for free? You're always saying traveling for free. You don't even talk about, do you have time to even travel at all? You can't even travel. But in Phytoscience, you have all this, and you can as well travel for free. The all expense paid by the company. You have all these and much more in Phytoscience. You can see our last trip to Mauritius, where the company says, please leave all you are doing, go and enjoy yourself. All expense paid by the company, and Phytoscience is actually keeping to its word. keeping to his word. Now look at this. We are talking about Mauritius trip. Look at all this. They are all here also. You can see lifestyle, cruise, boat cruise, where you can cruise and have all that. Now this is our cruise to Switzerland. Switzerland. You can see cruise also to Italy. If you want to tour, you love traveling, please, this is the right place to be. This is the right place. Look at South Korea and Malaysia. There is no, you see, any country of your choice you want to go, please come to Phytoscience, and then you'll be sure you'll be in those countries or expensive. This is Dubai. And I tell you, we are planning to go to Dubai recently again. And also in September, we'll be going to Ghana, also where we'll be having conference with our CEO and the rest of the company, the co-founder of the company, the CEO and the rest will be going to Ghana by September also. And this is Dubai trip. We'll be going to Dubai again this same year. So you can join us if you are interested in traveling. What about Car Achiever? In Phytoscience, be rest assured that you will have this to your own beck and call. In as much the company says, do this, just do it, and be rest assured that you are sure to get every damn thing the company promises. Now, how do you become a member in Phytoscience? Remember, you cannot actually just come into the system without due process. There are processes whereby you come into the system. We have packages that have been streamlined for you. Don't forget, we talked about the platinum, we talked about the gold, and we talked about the silver. We talk about the silver. Now, this is the platinum package. It goes for $2,688, and you are a platinum member. Now, you'll be wondering, what are these products here? Yes, Phytoscience, like we said before, we are marketing companies. We market the plant stem cell therapy, and you're sure to get all the products are included here for you, for your health. You're not just paying this money and that's it. No. You register and you having this this product are included to you. You have your office where you can operate your business without paying a dime extra for that. What about the junior platinum? If you can't afford the platinum, you can go for the junior platinum, $2,418.75. You rest assured that you become a platinum in the system. What about the we also have another junior platinum, which is $1,354.50. You have all the product included to you, and your back office is also set for you automatically. The gold package goes for $978.25, and you are also a full registered member with all these products included to you. The silver package is $203.18, and you have all these products included also to you. Now, this is also a silver
recording stopped.
a CC where you can pay $152.65, and you have all these products. Then the bronze, which is like for people who just want to. Actually, I don't like talking about this package because they are not for business. And so, Phytoscience, you have the right business, you have the right company, you have the right product, and the right pay plan. Most important, everything in Phytoscience is in place, is the right place for you to be. Remember, you make money by simply sharing this Phytoscience opportunity with others. Sharing is caring, sharing is earning in Phytoscience. We only share information. We don't call you to come and sell. We call you to come and share information with others, because information is power, and so the rest assured as you share, you earn. Welcome to Financial Freedom with Phytoscience. I see you at the top. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for being a good listener. I remain myself, Rasaki Kelvin. Thank you. Back to for the opportunity.
Recording in progress.
Is my host there? Is my host there?
Hello? Hello, wow. Mr. Kelvin? Right. Hello, Mr. Kelvin?
Yes, I can hear you, ma. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Thank you, ma, for the opportunity.
Oh my God, I didn't know you're even good to go. You're already done. The network actually threw me out. Please, let's give him some emojis. Let's appreciate him. We're just enjoying the presentation. Never knew that the time is really fast spent. You know, when you know too much, you go just the dish and they go, you go just the sweet, they go, the sweet, they go. If you really enjoyed his presentation, please let's give him some emojis, please. Thank God for today. And thank God for the network as well. I thought there was going to be some glitches since we are celebrating the democracy. But thank God that we were able to sail through and the presentation was top notch. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin. You have never disappointed. You know, you're always on point. I learned something from you again today. You gave me reasons why you really joined Phytoscience, and one of it is you wanted to earn much more in different ways because you have several bills to pay. You don't just have one bill, and you were just eyeing CBN as if that's the only option, not knowing that what's in there for Sokoto, in there for Sokoto trouser. I love that. In fact, I was like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I joined Phytoscience. So my own there, I poor so I don't even recognize myself. I wish I could show my picture the way I used to look like. If you see me, you will not recognize me. I won't tell you. See, I was looking like a man. If you had seen me on my hair, hot shots. Oh, sorry, I didn't know my video was not on. Sorry about that. If you are seeing me, maybe I bob my hair like Mr. Razak, and I'm not wearing a gown. I'm wearing probably a trouser. Me for a man, you will not. That's the way I used to look. Very masculine, skinny, very slim. And in fact, I was really looking like somebody that was really malnourished, kind of. I was looking for opportunity, even though I was a graduate, you know. So honestly, I resonate with you. I was really looking for what you were looking for, which was just to be financially free. They say if you get money, every other thing goes settle now. Shebi, no be people when we say get money, now they buy stem cells. You know that kind of a thing. Or those who know the value of it. So I really appreciate you so much. Our guests, I'm very sure that you enjoyed every bit of it. I can see the chat room buzzing. If you have any question as our guests would like to entertain it, for our guests alone, because the time is really fast spent, you can do well to raise your hand up so we could take your questions before we wrap up. Please feel free to just raise your hand if you're a guest, raise your hand up. This is the best place to ask questions. I know you may have uncles and relatives that are professionals in their own right. Every spheres or every industry, have their own, way of qualifying them, right? You have heard about the proven system. Someone who is probably a professor in your family may not be able to give answers to these questions, right? That could be bothering you. This is actually the room. This is a forum. So if you're not shy, feel free to just raise your hand up, and then we'll be able to answer your questions. Or perhaps you would like to meet the person that invited you to ask those questions. Please ask those questions within us. I remember when I started, I've been in this industry before. So the ideas and the model and the strategies, right, to become successful was in my head. Just that I was lacking the direction, right? That is the environment to practice those things, you know. So, but when I came into Phytoscience, I knew I have met the direction, the right direction. And I just said, I think instead of me to be like somebody who has known too much, let me ask questions. And I did ask. I asked questions, but let me give you one example. One of the questions I asked was, how do I become successful? And I am so glad I asked that question. It gave me a formula to become successful. it was in Phytoscience I know that there's no secret to success. In conventional businesses, they hide secrets. I have a, a boutique, and my friend has a boutique. We will not share the secret of our success. We will conceal it because we don't want to be outshined. You understand? So, and the question I asked gave rise to a very beautiful answer. Just short. A formula called USED. Use the product, share the benefits, enlist yourself, and develop yourself. Simple and short. In fact, I was so pleased I went back home. I didn't have the money. I started looking for the money. I'm sure some of us would like to hear my story today. Okay, it's all right. Forget all the grandmama they speak now. Now because the money don't show. I make her the sweet. Oh, I won't lie to you. You know, because what I was with was just my certificate. Certificate was not giving me what I wanted until I met Phytoscience. I knew that yes, now certificates now they work these days. Oh, forget it. That's why the C's are actually employing the A's. Have you ever wondered why? Yes. When you come into Phytoscience, some things that you're going to benefit from is we see a very cozy environment, an environment that is not toxic. When they want to make you look like, oh, to take you a long time and the rest of it. Was a total opposite in the science system. Where have you guys been since? Yeah, Nigeria. That are in US, UK, Switzerland. On Zoom, they keep confessing and said, I just love the ambience. On Zoom, they are feeling it already. That is how it is. You want to be successful, you don't see somebody, people carrying your bag, if I'm holding the toothbrush for you, you're using to brush your teeth. I'm just saying it symbolically. In fact, the support is just top notch. Okay, so that was the first thing I noticed. While I was asking questions, people were just gathering me and they were just give me every answer loaded, but I didn't have the money. I said, how want to start this beautiful thing where I just here today? Oh. Thank God for the book I was exposed to, the Business of the 21st Century. If you've not read that book and you want to do business, if you've not read that book, go and read the book. My journey started from a phrase I remember in that book. But if you have assets and they are not generating income, they become liabilities. Oh, I can see there is a hand up. Let me entertain that question before I continue, because you are the reason why we're here. I'm going to unmute you right now, Mr. Patrick. Please, the floor is yours, sir. You can unmute yourself. Thank you. Mr. Patrick, kindly unmute yourself. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't call you immediately. You raised your hand up. Many apologies. Are you there, Mr. Patrick?
Can you hear me?
Beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Good evening.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
And thank you for the presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I just want to know what is the focus of this presentation. Is it that I should buy a package, the list of them which is silver, and use it myself, or sell it to someone else? Does that make me a member? Does it make me a business owner? I don't really know what the focus is. What is the focus of your presentation? When you offer packages, the list of which is the silver, what is the focus? What am I expected to do? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your question. It's a very intelligent one, and I'm sure others will also want to gain from this question. The program tonight focus on the proven system. On Monday, we usually have what we call the Health Direct. Phytoscience is an organization, right, that helps people to live life on their own terms, to stay healthy, to build their dreams and their own dreams, to become independent, like Mr. Kelvin also stated in one of the slides, to be your own boss. All right. So that is what Phytoscience has to offer. As we all know, that there are two major problems in the world, which is ill health and poverty. So the poverty side of it is tonight's presentation that showcases the proven system, how one can become successful financially by building a pipeline source of income through our proven system, through our reward system. It is a reward system that is proven that millions of people have become millionaires. You know, when you are financially free, you can, you know, help yourself build your own dreams and your own dreams, and you can also help people at large. These days, even the salary is not enough to take care of the family. But Phytoscience says that we are in the 21st century, and there are some ideas, some strategies, and some models that are compliant with the 21st century that most people do not know. Most people still use the 20th century model. Before you came into the Zoom, I'm sure maybe you didn't hear that part when I was trying to introduce my guest. On the television today, while Nigeria was marking the independence, they talked about statistics of companies that have folded. Things are going down. But here in Phytoscience, we're trying to raise new hope, like we have done. Even in the pandemic, we have proven ourselves worthy. Till date, Phytoscience is still building people, building new hope, creating and generating millionaires. So that is the proven system. Like you also stated, using our package, any one of the packages to come into the system, you have earned for yourself a portfolio that you can use to build some form of financial leverage, some extra income. And let me use that word. So when you come into the system, you can pick any one of the packages and the company is going to give you some products. Why the company does that is because the company recognizes the fact that most of all the remedies today, some of them are toxic. Some just give temporary relief. You know, some are not really taking good care of one health-wise. Most times they prefer managerial remedies. Like somebody with diabetes now, ask them, they have permanent drugs in their houses. What about those with high blood pressure? Other chronic medical health conditions. Some people take 10, 20, 30 drugs every day. So the company recognizes the fact that when you come into the system, you're going to give you top-notch quality therapy that is a revolutionary breakthrough in the 21st century. Precisely the plant stem cell therapy that can help you stay healthy. If you're already healthy, you can maintain good health. If you're in a convalescent stage, it can help you to recover. If one is having serious chronic medical health conditions, you can actually get out of that quagmire. It's called the regenerative therapy. So you can use it and get well. That I would want to invite you on Monday to come and listen to beautiful presentations on how you can get your health back and how you can maintain good health and stay healthy, age gracefully, looking younger, and increase your lifespan. Just as we had in those days, our forefathers, died very old. Okay, so that's about the health side of it. It's a very beautiful one. I'm sure you would like to know more about that. So please meet the person that invited you so that you can stick around to enjoy our presentation, and then you can make a decision to be part of us. The financial side of it is a very fantastic one as well, too. which is the proven system that you've just heard. So when you come into the system, you pick a package. Let's say you pick a silver package. I call it the smart users package. But then you are in the system. If you connect anybody to buy the same package you bought, right? The company is going to thank you for connecting one. There are 11 ways you earn. Okay, I'm just trying to summarize what Mr. Kelvin said. I want to also invite you next week, Wednesday, to attend the presentation. Make sure you start by 8 p.m. with us. I'm sure you're going to get so much more, okay, that you've gotten tonight. So the more you attend, it will give you more reason why you should be part of this wonderful family. So it's a proven system that helps one to solve the two major devastating diseases in the world, which is ill health and poverty. You know, poverty is also a disease. I call it broncolosis, or cancer of the pocket, if you will. I hope I've been able to answer you a little bit. So I can see another hand up. Okay, Mr. Kelvin, your hand is up. You want to ask more questions, please?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for the explanation.
Thank you, sir.
I've had these explanations over and over again.
Okay.
I've attended so many of these presentations.
Okay.
And the explanation you have given does not really answer my question.
Okay.
My question is that, how do I make a business out of a package or out of Phytoscience products? At least taking the silver package as a base. How do I make a business out of that silver package?
All right. Okay. Thanks
That's
for
my
your
question.
interest. Thanks for your interest. I believe that you are already interested. You've heard about the proven system, and you have also heard about Health Direct, and you want to take a decision to be part of the system. The silver package makes you a member. Okay, so what you need is to pay 279,500 naira if you are in Nigeria. Okay, and then you'll be in the system. The company is going to send you a mail to welcome you, and you have a portfolio. All you just need to do is follow that formula I also got while I started. Use the product, share the benefits, enlist yourself. Of course, you're already a member, and then develop yourself. We have support system. You could meet the person that invited you to guide you. Okay, there are some orientation, presentation, or training materials that you can get to also use to increase your knowledge about the business so that you can be able to speak to people about it. Other ways you can use to connect people into the system is to leverage on your senior partner, which is your upline. If you want to talk to somebody, he or she may act as a bridge to do a presentation for your contacts. Okay, it's all about sharing the information with people, and everybody has contacts. So by the time they are interested in it, they can be part of the system as well. Okay. So, who is this? Okay, Olawale, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, Mama, good evening, ma. Thank you very much. Amazing host and amazing presentation to Mr. Kelvin.
Thank you.
I just want to add to the question, I think it's Mr. Daniel, right?
So Mr. Patrick.
Okay, Mr. Patrick. Basically, in Phytoscience, it's three things you just need to do. Number one, be a member. Number two, being a member, you use the product, share the opportunity. Number two, avail yourself for training, because every system has rudiments on how they operate. So avail yourself for training. That is why our host told you to get back to the person who said there are trainings that goes even outside the company trainings. We have company training, we have support system that will guide you to run in the system. Number three, introduce people to build your organization. Because once you join Phytoscience, you are independent distributor of Phytoscience. So once you are independent distributor, you have a login details, you have a website created by the company for you to run your organization. That is why when you do registration, you do it, you see every activity that happens in your back office. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olawale. Thank you for that insight. I hope that answers your question, sir. Okay.
Yes, that was helpful. Thank you. It was
Thank you very
helpful.
much, sir. We welcome you into our wonderful family, Phytoscience. We believe that, like we always say, the healthy business, we don't have any secrets. We have formula, we share, and then everybody becomes successful. At this stage, time is already fast spent. I would like to appreciate everybody who zoomed in. Our guests, I listed them out. You guys are amazing. Thanks for staying till this time. I cannot mention all your names, but wherever you are, we appreciate you for zooming into our presentation. Next week, Monday, I guess is a public holiday, so apologies, we may not be able to zoom in Health Direct, but I guess Proven System will be up next week, Wednesday. And want to wish everybody a happy holiday as we will be having a holiday for our Muslim brethren. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. So please continue to stick around with us until you are part of us, because we are wishing that you one day join the Phytoscience family and also become a trend ambassador. I'm going to unmute everybody right now and say a good night. And I will appreciate our presenter for tonight for giving us this wonderful presentation. Thank you very much. So let me unmute everybody right about now so that we can